65.
65 million years ago, Adam Driver arrived on Earth.
Yep. And that's the movie.
Yeah, this movie.
I'm gonna just put it out here right now. Like, this might be the quickest review of all time because I don't really have anything to contribute too much.
This movie, like we said, called 65, and stars Adam Driver and one other girl, who was in a Disney Channel show back in the day with Jenna Ortega.
Was she? How old?
Yeah.
How old is she?
Oh, she must have been like 5 when she was in that show. Yeah. Like, it's called Stuck in the Middle.
Ortega just pops up everywhere by loose connection.
Exactly. 6 degrees of separation, 65 million years. But yeah, basically this movie is about Adam Driver, who's like from the past, which is kind of like the future because they're more advanced than us.
Yeah.
And then he crash lands on Earth. But it's 65 million years ago for us.
Yeah, and it's a mission for him to get this girl back home. And yeah, like, that's pretty much the entire thing.
Yeah.
To sum up this movie, I'd just say it's wasted potential. It's like, it had an interesting premise of, it looked like Adam Driver going against dinosaurs, and it kind of is that, but it just never really is as good as I think it could have been. Like, it's kind of just resorts to just being like a bland, generic movie you've seen 1,000 times.
It's not awful, but it's...
I wouldn't say it's terrible, but it's like...
It is very, 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 very basic.
Yeah. It's like I said to you, I'm fatigued as just from a guy having to look after a girl that's not his daughter because his daughter died, and it's like the little surrogate child or whatever. Like, I've literally just been watching Last of Us at the exact same time, and it's identical, the same thing.
Yeah.
And I said it's like Logan as well, like, even to the fact that she couldn't speak English in this movie, so he's having to communicate in other ways, and it makes it a bit more difficult. But
they should, like, there was not much really backstory either. Like, the movie, like I said, it feels like a TV show to start with.
It was like the 30-second backstory to Driver, and it was like,
well, not even the backstory. It was just like, oh, this is Adam Driver's daughter. She's not well, and he's doing this mission. It doesn't even say a mission. It just says he's going away.
Well, you don't even know what he's doing.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's just the same motivation you've seen for a character 1,000 times. It's like, oh, my daughter.
Yeah, and then like all of a sudden they get crashed into by an asteroid and crash onto Earth.
They have a few moments back and forth, like him and this... I can't even remember anyone's name already. I've forgotten it 5,000.
I only know that because of Koa Pete, who's a basketball player, I think.
Yeah, like... I don't know, it just is so basic. It just is the most basic movie you've ever seen. You go in and out, it's just like surface level. There's some alright action scenes, but like, you don't really feel any tension because there's only these 2 characters, so you know nothing's going to happen to them.
That was what we were saying on the walk home. It was like, there was action between Driver and dinosaurs, but there was no examples of the dinosaurs being like killers or anything.
Yeah, and it was always just like tiny as like little dinosaurs, like this big, that were coming after them. So
what was the dinosaur at the end?
Was that not just a T-Rex?
No, fuck. No, it had huge arms and stuff.
Oh, yeah, fuck, I don't even know.
It was like a salamander.
Yeah. Like, the CGI was alright, I guess, for the budget.
Well, it was
actually alright for because this movie was only made for $45 million, which surprised me.
And probably $40 million of that was Driver's salary.
But, like, that's kind of where I feel like this movie could have done better if you double that budget. I feel like you make this more of a movie where it's like a team of space marines or something.
I wonder if they knew, though, like, that this movie probably might not recoup. If you doubled it, do you really see it recouping 90 million?
That's why I'm just saying you don't make the same movie. Like, you double it and make it like a space marine movie of them going up against dinosaurs and make it R-rated.
It wouldn't have been hard to have even 5 extra soldiers who, like, get killed off, like picked off one by one.
Just to show some more action and people getting torn apart. Well, it's like, oh yeah, I don't really care about him just shooting CGI things by himself for this long.
They keep teasing the T-Rex as well, like it appeared throughout. Like, you could have had it like that, been picking off the men one by one.
Yeah, or something.
And then, like, it leads to the big climax and...
Maybe just a bit of different, like, kind of scenery, because it's like either forest or cave, and it's just like... It's not really that interesting of a location to be in. And it's like... Yeah, I feel like you'd find more entertainment in the most recent Jurassic World movies in terms of dinosaur action. And those movies are pretty shitty. Like, I'd say this movie doesn't get as bad as those movies get, but like the action in it is quite over the top, and you know, you've got a whole range of human characters. So that's why, like, I feel like if you
there was a lot of silence in this movie. But obviously because neither of them spoke the same language. So if you were getting words, it was like broken English.
And it just wasn't really. I was waiting for it to kind of up the ante a little, but I was like,
I guess they probably tried to do that by having, obviously I don't know if we said, but they crash land on Earth, and at the same time, it's when the meteor strikes.
Oh, to wipe out
the dinosaurs.
So it kind of builds up. But yeah, like, I just never for one second thought they were dying.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. Although it would have been fucking hilarious if when they escaped in their escape pod, they just like ran into.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping would happen. But like,
it just had no consequence or any.
The only right thing I guess was acting.
Yeah, Driver's pretty good.
As he always is. Like, so if you have 90 minutes to kill and you feel that you want to watch this, then you can.
It was a good kid performance, I reckon. Yeah. For what it was.
Yeah, it just reminded me too much of like, I just would rather watch Logan right now. Like it was almost every point in this movie. I was like, there could be a different movie exactly like this that's better.
I would say save your money, wait for this to come out on download, and
I was more meaning for like when this is out, like easily accessible, and if you absolutely feel like you have 90 minutes to kill and are feeling like watching this, that is the point to watch it.
There is so many more movies that I would recommend over this. Exact same plot line, like we said.
Yeah.
I just I wouldn't go see it in cinemas if I'm being honest. I
have nothing else to say.
Yeah, I mean,
I even had to come up with this kind of thing. Like, I was like,
if I was gonna rate it out of 10, it'd get like a 4.5.
This would get like a 3 for me.
Maybe a 4. Like it was a fine movie, but it offered nothing. Like it wasn't a poorly made movie. It was just it was just cheap. Fucking dead.
Yeah. That's 65.
Yeah, that's probably it. Let us know in the comments if you've seen this. Why?
Yeah, why?
Yeah. Do you want us to send you some money to pay it back?
Could have done something better with Driver, honestly, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Pa.
Piece of
poo. Yeah.
Just bore, I'd say.
Yep. Peace.